In December of 2025, a judge ruled that Tesla broke the law. For 3 straight years, the company had been lying to customers about what its cars could actually do. The punishment on the table: a total shutdown of new Tesla sales across California, the company's single biggest market in the country. Then Tesla found a loophole, and they walked away with zero punishment at all. Here's exactly how that happened. This started back in 2021, when California's DMV opened an investigation into how Tesla was marketing 2 features: Autopilot and full self-driving. Specifically, Tesla's own marketing language claimed the system was, quote, designed to be able to conduct short and long-distance trips with no action required by the person in the driver's seat. The problem: that was never actually true. Tesla's vehicles required constant driver supervision the entire time. In November of 2023, the DMV made it official, filing formal accusations against Tesla's dealer and manufacturer licenses in the state. And here's where Tesla's actual defense in the hearing gets almost unbelievable. Tesla's lawyers argued that because the DMV had allegedly known about the Autopilot branding since 2014 and the full self-driving branding since 2016, there should basically be a statute of limitations on misleading the public. In other words, we've been getting away with it for so long, you shouldn't be allowed to stop us now. On December 16th of 2025, after a 5-day hearing, a California administrative law judge sided completely with the DMV. The ruling stated plainly that Tesla's use of the term autopilot was misleading and violated state law. The recommended punishment: a full 30-day suspension of both Tesla's dealer license and its manufacturer license in California. 30 days where Tesla legally could not sell or build a single car in the state. With over 70 dealerships in California alone, this was a genuinely massive threat to Tesla's business. But here's where it falls apart. The California DMV's director, reviewing the judge's own ruling, chose not to enforce the full penalty immediately. Instead, Tesla was given a window, first 60 days, later extended to 90, to, quote, correct the issue. Not to stop misleading customers about what the technology could actually do, just to stop using one specific word. So what did Tesla actually change? They dropped the word autopilot entirely from their marketing in California. They clarified that full self-driving requires driver supervision. And notably, Tesla didn't just quietly comply, they went further, discontinuing the Autopilot name across the entire US and Canada, which conveniently also pushes more customers toward the paid full self-driving upgrade instead of the free Autopilot tier. By February of 2026, the California DMV confirmed it. Tesla had taken, quote, corrective action. The 30-day suspension was fully avoided, 0 days served, case closed, after nearly 3 years. So let's be clear about what actually happened here. A judge ruled, on the record, that Tesla broke consumer protection law for years, misleading customers about how autonomous their cars really were. And the consequence for that ruling was a company changing a single word in its marketing materials. The underlying technology never changed. The capability gap between what was promised and what was delivered never changed. Only the label did. This is genuinely worth sitting with for a second. When the punishment for years of deceptive marketing is simply rebranding, what's actually stopping any company from doing the exact same thing again with the next feature name? Do you think this outcome was justice, or just a company doing the bare minimum to dodge a consequence? Let me know what you think in the comments.